So we'll take a break. We'll take a little break in between. Is that good, Jillian? Does that work? Okay. So Hillary just kind of came out and on national television, which I don't know how I feel about that. It must be on, I mean, it has to be on some sort of script. What do you think about that? Your sister works on her campaign, right? Give us the inside scoop. Anything? You don't know. Okay. Of course, yeah. So Alan has something called New Realities Television, New Realities TV, and he's so awesome. He's literally interviewed every guru and spiritual teacher on the planet for like 30 years. And what's great about watching, like I've watched all these interviews he did like in the 80s and stuff, he looks exactly the same now as he did in the 80s, like literally exactly the same. I'm like, Alan, how is this? I mean, we were just talking about it. He still fits in all of his high school clothes, but he always had like this wisp of gray hair, like even when he was like 18. He just has like the mad scientist like hair, but even just, you know, I guess younger. But so he's been for 30 years like going around the world interviewing all these like the people who are having all sorts of esoteric experiences and different kind of enlightenment experiences and Kundalini awakenings, and he just, you know, he's been around the New Age block, all right? So I met him when I was, as he was saying this morning, he was pulling out the old stories. I'm talking about you. I thought you wouldn't, I thought I could do it before you showed up. See, I told you, he looks, that's how he's always looked that way. I'm talking about New Realities Television. Yeah, and just what you've done over these past, has it been 30 years now? Not New Realities TV, but 25, yeah. And you've interviewed like every single spiritual teacher and, you know, from, give them like the spectrum. Give them the weird ones, like you interviewed Timothy Leary, right? Ken Kesey. Yes, I watched your Ken Kesey interview. Of course, Thoctorians. You guys are familiar, right? Do you know about Ramtha? Oh, this is it. Of course, see? And Alan was there, like on the front lines. But so, you know, he's interviewed all these people. He's been creating content really before there was content creation. You're a trailblazer in this.
I was traveling around with Paula. She said, "What are we doing with all these television shows?" No, and then we found YouTube. We were one of the first creators on YouTube back in, when was that? 2006 or something.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, so I always tease him, he's an internet sensation, because like we'll go out to eat somewhere, you know, we'll be having dinner somewhere and somebody will be like, Alan Steinfeld, like, you know, because people watch these videos and you know how it goes, like the people, like things happen. So he now shoots from YouTube, the YouTube studios in New York, and he does his show from there. But I always like to, he's headed out to Contact in the Desert, which is a huge kind of gathering of
4,000 UFO fanatics.
And so he's going to go MC. It's a huge event in the realm of kind of interstellar conversations. So I wanted him to come tonight and give this talk to you guys, because it's really interesting the way I really find it fascinating the way you bring kind of art and culture and shifting the pituitary gland and your perspective and that kind of thing. Isn't that good? We're not alone. So what we'll do is we'll do a little yoga. We'll just do a little yoga. And then I want to do this blue gap meditation, which I think you're going to like, Alan. I'll read you guys. I mean, you know, if you want to. I'll read what Yogi Bhajan says about it. It's kind of wild. I won't do it now. I'll do it before we go. But he talks basically about how the future man can project. Will you pull it? Do you have your computer? Future man will be able to project himself, like while he's working on something at work. He'll project himself out into the future and freeze his body. Like he goes into this whole thing. Yogi Bhajan used to talk about all sorts of interesting things, including he often mentioned a planet called Planet X. Have you heard of Planet X?
That's coming around. It's supposed to come every 3,000 years and help change consciousness. Sometimes it enslaves us, sometimes it frees us. We'll see.
Hey, no one has ever said yes, they've heard of Planet X besides Alan Steinfeld. See, this is why I brought him tonight. No one has ever said yes, I've heard of it.
Go out to contact.
Okay. So that's the plan. So at 8 o'clock, we'll have a little gong, and at 8 o'clock, Alan will give a really, he's one of the smartest people I've ever met, so I'm excited that he's here. I mean, okay, but you are pretty smart. Okay. And then we don't know what's going to happen. There's some interest. No one knows what's going to happen. But this weekend, one thing we do know, one thing we can rely on is this weekend we'll be here all weekend doing something called the Aquarium Business Training. And Tej will be here every afternoon doing a workshop. I'll be here every morning. I'm going to talk a lot about the technologies of prosperity and business teachings that Yogi Bhajan gave, the codes of kind of these new ways of being in our prosperity and being in our creativity. So that's my job this weekend, and that'll be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can just come. Saturday's a new moon. So we'll have a special workshop that morning. And this new moon is, some needed, friendly kind of guidance from the cosmic planes. So we'll use that. We'll take whatever we can get, It's fine. We'll take whatever. So this new moon's it's a nice, friendly energy for us. And we're headed up to solstice. So it's a very special time. Always this time in the year is a time where we can really kind of get crafty. It's pretty good. Have you It's so weird. Do you guys want to get weird with me? No. Well, we'll do some yoga. But this is what Yogi Bhajan says about this meditation we're going to do. You can alter the functional part of the brain with this meditation anytime you choose. You'll have this experience when you do the first meditation. Then when you do the 8 rhythm mantra, the energy will start flowing towards your head. You should be able to feel the flow of that energy. In our human relativity, in our sensitivity, our mental projection, and our mental activity, there's going to be a great change, which is what Alan's going to be talking about. It is very essential for the human race to be watchful, to be creative, and to be equipped with a positive channelizing method for mental energy. Now, that's not that weird. That's what we're doing here. Did we get that? No, because we're way over our tweet allowance. It is very essential for the human race to be watchful, to be creative. This is what I'm always going on and on and on about, and to be equipped with a positive channelizing method for mental energy. Because basically, if we're not equipped with a positive channelizing method for mental energy, what do? We get anxious, we get neurotic, we get scared, we get dysfunctional, and we get ding, 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 destructive, self-destructive, particularly. There will be new changes and new trends in the human race. It's a fundamental, basic change which is happening. So for certain people like you who are now in your 20s and 30s, in 20 or 30 years, you'll be in your 50s and 60s. It will be almost certainly a very lonely period because it will be impossible for you to relate to the little ones. Any parents in here? No. Yeah. So but he gave this meditation particularly because he said, we're going to have these new beings on the planet that are so interstellar, we're not going to know how to relate to them. And I was just talking to a friend of ours who she's in her 70s and she has children in their 20s because she adopted them. And she's just like, he says to me, I don't understand him. And I can't disagree with him. I do not understand him. I have no idea. Like, I am so lost in the whole thing. But this is going to get more, right? Because the operating systems of the human species are changing so quickly, and the beings that are coming in are very, very advanced. So there'll be a gap, he calls it. You will not understand these new souls. About 900 BC, the humanity had the same problem. See, nobody talked about stuff like this, is what I love about Yogi Bhajan. It is called the blue gap, and you will experience it on this earth again within 100 years. That shall be the coming race, because the sensitivity in man's own self is going to increase, and the mental mind projection is going to be very much activated, whereas the procedure to protect and channelize will be less known to people. If that happens, the net result will be what I've explained to you in a picture. So this is where it gets weird. A man is doing his work. He's working, and his pen stops. He'll be paid for those 4 days, but his pen shall be like this, suspended in midair, because he has projected out. Then he will return in, you see. I have taken you out into the future of the human race just for a couple of minutes. So he's talking about astral travel, basically. And he says this meditation is actually a preparation for you to be able to channelize your mental energy so much that you can actually astrally travel. And he says, if your mind, your meditation, and your sensitivity can be together, and your polarity of male and female will be very systematic, and your union will create a projective self which will manifest as your children, then you can be assured there will be a sensitive race anyway, but that race will sense everything clear, calm, and quiet. The potential human disaster has to be avoided. That is what we are talking about. I mean, I don't know. I just thought this was a good one for tonight. Yeah. So, can I keep this? Okay. So, can I, yeah? Thanks. So that's kind of, and he gave this stuff all the time. He would say, because he said often, I'm giving this for people 500 years in the future, 1,000 years in the future. Almost always he was teaching to just whoever wandered in the room, but he was actually just getting it on video so the thing could be taught to people in the future. So basically he's saying if we learn how to channelize the mental energy in a certain way, we actually can avoid, and he said this a lot in the 80s too. He said World War III was supposed to start in the 80s, but because of certain kind of channelization of mental and spiritual energy and the kind of the forming of the first part of the New Age, that as that happened, we apprehended a lot of major human disasters. So let's see if we can do some more of that, because we certainly need it, don't we? Lots going on out there. Good? Anybody new to Kundalini Yoga? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Angane name, chungangane name, satkane name, Sri Guru Deve name, angane name, chungangane name, satkane name, Sri Guru Deve name, angane name, Chugan Guru Name, Sat Guru Name, Sri Guru Deve Name. All right. And just to, give you a little fright. Eve had a dream about me a couple nights ago. Was it last night or 2 nights ago? 3 or 4 nights ago while she was in Joshua Tree, and she said that I took off my turban and my head was a cone. Best dream yet. So just so you have that image in your mind as we go. All right. Okay, let's do some cat-cow, please. Inhale, stretch up. Hold the breath, focus third eye, tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth. Exhale, pull the navel, stretch, squeeze. Inhale. And exhale, press back, forehead to the ground, palms together. And inhale, come up. You're going to spread the hands a little wider than the knees here. And inhale, heart open up. Inhale, come up to sit on the heels, hands in the lap. Exhale. You can stay here or come to easy pose. Thumb comes inside the fist and big backstroke over the head with O mouth breath. Interlace the fingers, inhale. Hold the breath, stretch, imagine white light all around the body. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Come to easy pose. What did I just do? It was like 9 minutes of yoga. Who wants to do any more than that? Whew, don't you feel good? Like, who needs any more than that? I mean, that's a good little morning set. If you're looking for something to do in the morning, like, that's 9 minutes. We got time for that, right? And that kind of does it all. You get your 10 bodies worked, the spine, the Swan Kriya opens up the heart, so you get like this nice burst of energy. So it's a good little trio. Good? All right, so this is how we're going to do it. When you say sa, we're going to use the mantra sa ta nama. And when you say sa, and this syllabic mantra basically is a vibratory experience of the cycles of life, birth, death, and rebirth. That's what you're describing. vibrationally. And so when you mentally vibrate the sa, it's going to go from the tip of the nose up, kind of through the pineal gland. This is when you're kind of imagining this, okay? Sa, and then ta, it rests here at the top of the head. Na, it's going to go out, bursting out, top of the head. And then ma, na, Yogi Bhajan said that sound na, between na and ma is your prosperity, he said. I don't know what that means, but just think about it. So na, so because it's all vibrational. It's all vibrational. So na, you project out as far as you can, out the crown, and then ma, all around you. And that's like the whole kind of cosmic womb. Okay, so sa, tip of the nose through the pineal gland, and then it rests here. Ta, the crown chakra. Na, bursted out into the cosmic, galactic kind of center, and then ma, all around the body. But you're going to be mentally projecting that. Okay, pretty cool. Hands here, Gyan Mudra, and then there's a special breath with it. So we're going to inhale as we vibrate sa, and you're going to, so close your eyes, and you'll inhale and vibrate sa at the tip of the nose all the way up. Hold the breath, ta, you're mentally vibrating it right at the crown. Na, you're going to exhale out the crown. Hold the breath out, ma, all around your body. And then inhale, sa, tip of the nose to the pineal. And then ta, as you hold right at the crown. Na, project out the top. Hold the breath out, ma. And now you'll go at your own pace with your breath. Just settle in. Eyes are focused, closed at the 10th gate, this anterior fontanelle, the soft spot of the crown, the skull. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. 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 Inhale. Hold the breath, focus at the crown. Exhale. Inhale. Channelize, squeeze the spine, the Mulabandha. Project the mental energy through the crown, through the third eye. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, good job. Satnam. If you have children, and those of you on Rama TV, practice that meditation. It really helps. All of a sudden, they're gonna think you're cool or something. Okay, so we're just gonna take a minute. We have to take these tonkas down to put the projector up for Alan. And then, so if you need to run to the bathroom or grab a cup of tea, and then we'll reconvene in about 3 minutes. Satnam.